Hi everyone, today we're going to take a look at the best budget condenser mic in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our top 10 best picks and we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a budget condenser mic. You can find links to all of the products we mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Audio-Technica AT2020. The AT2020 is an exceptional microphone for a number of reasons. Firstly, it has a fairly wide frequency response of 20 Hz, 20 kHz. Secondly, it has a ridiculously high SPL at 144 dB, making it capable of handling loud sound sources with a large dynamic range. While most condenser mics work best for vocals, acoustic guitars, or violins, this microphone can work equally well on guitar and bass cabinets, or even as drum overheads. Its versatility and performance quality make it one of the best options to consider when looking for a budget condenser microphone. Moving on to the next at number 2 with MXL Mics one-instrument condenser microphone. For a little under $100, there are very few mics as good as the MXL 990. Being one of MXL's entry-level mics, the 990 is surprisingly crisp. With a frequency response of 30 Hz, 20 kHz, the MXL 990 makes a great choice for recording vocals, acoustic and electric guitars, and even violins and cellos. The microphone has a slight high-end boost, helping to provide presence and clarity to recordings. It's also exceptional at eliminating background noise, which is a huge plus for mics in this price range. Overall, the MXL 990's versatility, clarity, and sensitivity will make it an incredibly valuable tool to have in anybody's arsenal, beginners and pros alike. The number 3 position is held by MXL Mics 770 Cardioid condenser microphone. This is the little sibling of the MXL 990, and while there are key differences between the two mics, both are equally viable options to consider. The 770 is about a half a pound lighter and has a slightly smaller diaphragm, and both have the same frequency response of 30 Hz, 20 kHz. However, the more noteworthy difference is in sound. The MXL 990 has a relatively flat response with a slight boost towards the high end. The MXL 770 is about the same except the high-end boost is more exaggerated. This means that while the 990 has a silky quality, the 770 is more brash and sizzly. They are both great mics, but your taste will have the final say. Next at number 4 we have MXL V60 large capsule condenser microphone. At just under $100, the MXL V60 is an amazing microphone that outperforms its low price. With a max SPL 130 dB and a frequency response of 30 Hz, 20 kHz, the V60 is a surprisingly capable mic. It's an exceedingly popular choice for rappers, voiceover artists, and singers alike. This large diaphragm condenser has a warm and smooth sound that will add richness and depth to any recording. The number 5 position is held by Samson Cone Large-Diaphragm Cardioid condenser microphone. Running just below $100, the Samson Cone is a well-performing, durable microphone that would make a great option for almost anybody. Its body and grill are made entirely of metal, giving this budget mic a whole lot of longevity. It's a surprisingly sensitive microphone and allows for a lot of headroom when recording. People with experience can vouch for the crisp sound of the Cone, which makes up for its slightly narrow frequency response of 20 Hz, 18 kHz. The number 6 position is dominated by Behringer B1 Gold-Sputtered large diaphragm studio condenser microphone. While Behringer hasn't had the best reputation in the music industry, they've done a great job at bringing some of the most sought-after technology to be affordable to the masses. It's a great alternative to the AT2020, with a 20 Hz, 20 kHz frequency response and a 10 dB roll-off switch. This microphone is an excellent choice for many things, but it excels at recording guitars. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Behringer C1 Studio Condenser Microphone. Here's another Behringer microphone that we like, the C1. While it may have the smallest response of all the mics listed at 40 Hz, 20 kHz, it's insanely cheap at $45. Is it the best sounding mic? Not exactly, but for musicians on a tight budget this is a few steps above most else you can find on the market for the price. This is easily the best cheap condenser available in 2022. The number 8 position is held by Audio-Technica AT2020 USB Cardioid condenser microphone. Adder or Audio-Technica Adder 2500 USB is the first on the list of best budget condenser microphones for vocals under $100. First of all, let's talk about the build quality of this bad boy. The build quality is actually fairly well. It's got a nice weight to it, and there's basically zero plastic on the body itself except for the buttons on the front to change the volume. Unfortunately, though, that can't really be said about the accessories. Inside the box, you get a decently long USB Type-C to Type A cable, and I actually have no complaints about the cable. It's a great length, reaches all the way that it needs to for any home studio setup. Well, there is a downstem while music the cable to connect your microphone directly to your computer, or else, it's just fine. Next at number 9 we have AT2020 High Performance Recording Microphone. If you're looking for an entry-level XLR microphone for singing vocals or voiceover, this thing is going to do it all. It's only $99 and you're hearing the AT2020 right now. The AT2020 is built in a way that should last long enough until you become capable to buy a high-priced condenser microphone with your own earned money. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. The cardioid polar pattern is used in AT2020, so it can be used for multi-mic as the voice coming from other sides will not be caught with microphone being unidirectional. The great plus point while buying this mic is the lightweight. Being in your hand, you won't feel any extra weight of metal. This allows for better accuracy of the input. If we talk about the downside of the microphone, it doesn't come with the shock mount. And shock mount is the necessary equipment that you'll need to protect any vibration during recording sessions. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Neat Worker B Cardioid solid-state condenser microphone. Skipper Wise and Martin Solspierens founded a company named Neat Microphone. This is a new company under the umbrella of Gibson brands. There are two variants of the Neat B: the King variant and the Worker variant. The King variant is an expensive one and the Worker is quite cheap, under $100. The microphone has a large diaphragm of 35 ohm. The cardioid pickup is from the side of the mic. The noise-to-signal ratio is 16:20, is what Worker B is promising. The build quality of the microphone is a tough metal, and the design is of a honeycomb. Well, design-wise, it may not be suitable for everyone, but if you're looking for something of a different design in the market, this will work. Actually, the design is quite good and attractive. The pop filter of the microphone is what I like the most. It pops on the part of the mic where there is a capsule. If you look underside, you'll find two screws directly into threaded holes on the microphone, and also you'll find a recess to the base of the shock mount to guide you. That's all for today. We upload budget-friendly product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.